So Exit Wounds is a contemporary work. It's not a traditional narrative in the sense that there are characters that are the same throughout all three sections of the ballet. Each section has its own story and its own point in Stephen's life that it's drawing from. And interestingly, it actually kind of goes in reverse order in terms of the first ballet is one of Stephen's more recent experience, and then it's sort of progressing backwards into his life. And although the stories don't have a single narrative thread, there will be themes and ideas that will sort of become richer and more developed as the ballet goes on.
So each of these stories will have a film introduction where Stephen is actually telling his story. Then as we segue into the dance, we're taking it into a metaphorical interpretation of each of these stories.
In Exit Wounds, I go about introducing to the audience three times in my life in which I witnessed acts of courage that were really profound and really affected me. One, of course, was the passing of my mother, who had a really difficult time leading up to her death, but faced it in a very beautiful way. The second is a story of some young people that I knew and cared about deeply during the crisis that was unfolding related to AIDS in the 1980s. The third section is related to the inspiration that I have found as a survivor of sexual violence from the women that have come forward, most recently in the past year, trying to effect change, and the courage that they have exhibited in spite of this onslaught of negative responses to them. They've just been very brave, and that's been a real inspiration to me.